Hello and welcome back to the Gentleman Psychic. Make certain to hit the like and subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be among the first to receive updates on videos like this and many others. Also, check me out on Patreon under the Gentleman's House, link in the bio. So, as many of you know from the last video, don't worry, you can go back and watch it here. You can go back and watch the last video, but some friends and I went to the Arboretum, which is located in Arcadia, just a few miles away from my home here in Pasadena. Well, it was quite the unusual, stressful event for me and for my lovely boys, as you see here. So the first thing that happened is that when we went into the gates and we were greeted with, "Love your costumes." And I sighed and said, "We're not wearing costumes. This is how we dress. It's just what we do." So then some woman comes in from the other side and she says to me, "You can't bring in props. Those are props. You can't bring in those props. They're not here. You can't have them here. Unless you're doing a photo shoot, and then that's $50, but you have to have made the reservation online and you have to pay online, thanks to what's going on." So I said, "Well, they're not props. These are my boys. I don't care. They're props to us. They have to go." So I was already there. I couldn't drive my boys back to the house. So I locked them securely in the trunk. Now, first of all, my boys do not like being called puppets. They don't like being called props because they are more than that. They do have haunted spirits in them. Now, they're usually pretty kind, but they do amplify and magnify energies around them. And when they get upset, they let me know, oftentimes by messing with my video equipment. Also, they had been told that they were going to go through the park, and they were not. So they were not very happy about that. But when we went in, everything seemed to be going fine. It was a beautiful day. Everything was lovely. But take a look at this video, because this is what was captured on my phone. What you're seeing here is apparently a pocket recording, though strangely enough, I am not certain if it was how that was possible, because as you see, I was wearing blue in the previous video and this is red. It comes out red. And in a paused section of the video, you can clearly see their faces. Now, this is a screen grab of my friend the Devil's face imposed into this shot that happened while it was in my pocket, while the phone was in my pocket. They have done this before when we went to Satan's Castle, which you can see here. We went to Satan's Castle. They did the same thing. There was a problem. We had promised them ice cream. They did not get ice cream that day. They were not happy. They had messed with the car and the energies, and there was also a mountain spirit that had followed us back. So there was a lot of things that were going on, and my Tolpa, my boys, are very sensitive. They are incredibly sensitive, and they affect people in different ways. Sometimes people can dream of them. I've been told that they will appear in dreams, and in fact, for those of you who don't know the story, the way that these fellas came to me was, first of all, I found them physically online, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So I had at one point 2 other antique puppets from the 1930s, hand puppets. And there was a witch and a devil, and I loved them. They were beautiful, but they didn't get much use. So some friends came over, and he walks in and says, "Wow, I love that devil puppet." And then she walks in and says, "Wow, I love that witch puppet." And then we were doing some scrying in the obsidian mirror, and my friend says, "That's so strange." She says, "I can see myself, and I can see you, and I can see that lamp, but I don't see those puppets." And I went, "Okay, well, that's why you need to hand the puppets over." And I put them on the table. And I said, "The reason you don't see them in the obsidian mirror is that these puppets belong with you. These puppets need to go home with you. And so they took the puppets with them, but then that left me going, I don't have a devil puppet. I need a devil puppet. I don't know why I need a devil puppet. I just need a devil puppet. So I went to my favorite site. All I have to do, for those of you who know me, is this. I have this saying that whenever I go to a certain site, I say it as if I'm spelling it out. You know which one it is. It's an evil bay. That's what that is. Anyway, so I find these two boys, my friend the devil and Asmodeus. Now, I've named them. They didn't have names. They were just listed as 1930s Czechoslovakian puppets. And I loved Asmodeus. I thought he was so cute and funny and sweet and charming and smart. But what really drew me to these was the devil puppet, which is my friend the devil. And I looked and I obsessed. I just couldn't stop obsessing. There was something about these two boys that I had to bring home. I had to bring them. And I went, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm an adult. I have to do adult things. So I was on the phone to a friend of mine in San Francisco, Tony Eason, whynottony.com. For those of you who are interested in yoga and exercise, he is one of my dear friends. Give him a follow. So I was on the phone to Tony, and Tony says to me, no, you need to get those puppets. And I said, no. I'm an adult. I need to do adult things. I don't need to spend money on puppets. And he says, yes, you do. You need to get them because I've not seen that spark in your eye in a very long time. And I really think you need to get them. No, I detested. No. I don't need to do that. He said, listen, he says, you're going to get them because those puppets are going to help you in your marketing. They're going to be in your YouTube videos, and they bring you joy, and you need to get them. And I said, no. And he says, no, listen to me. One last time. You're going to get it. And tonight, he said, that devil is going to walk right into your dreams, and he's going to tell you, Daddy, I need you. Daddy, take me home. Daddy, where are you? And I went, okay, Tony. All right, whatever. Well, the funny thing happened. That evening, my friend the devil and Asmodeus walked in. Asmodeus was, as he usually is, quiet and silent, but I remember the face of my friend the devil. And he walks into the dream, and he looks up at me and he says, tell Tony I said hello. So I knew in that moment that I had to bring my boys home. And in fact, I did an unwrapping and unveiling video, which you can probably see here. Somewhere in here. But anyway, I love these boys. If you have dreams about them, if you have dreams about me, I would love to hear in the links below in the comment section. Tell me about it. Tell me about your dreams. And now, speaking of dreams, here's a word from my friend the devil, Asmodeus.
Lucky little devil, the whole world is wild about you. That's why I'm so blue. Lucky little devil.
Hey, Asmodeus, I have a really great... Asmodeus? Scratch? Asmodeus? Scratch? Asmodeus? Scratch? Are you home? Asmodeus! Scratch! Asmodeus! Scratch! Asmodeus! Where is everybody? Asmodeus! Scratch! Hey, Asmodeus and Scratch. Oh, here you are. That explains why hell is empty and all the devils are here. Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's play my favorite song. What do you say? And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Can't you see I love thee? Wouldst thou live deliciously? Come and dance with me, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And shouldst thou say goodbye, then surely you won't die. Don't believe in lies, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no chains upon thine will or mine. Choice is always ours from the start. Treat ye right, treat ye good, respect thyself the way ye should. Don't be misunderstood, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. Yay! Bravo, fellas, bravo! Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, and thank you at home. Thank you also to my Patreons. I want to thank D. Lucero for being my top tier Patreon. I want to thank so many of you. Thank you for all of the smaller donations, because again, you don't have to do this, and it really means the world to me that you have been so very kind to me. Also, if you can support this channel, if this channel brings you joy, and it is not affecting you, it's not hurting you in any way, if you can. Viewers like you keep independent artists like me afloat. You have been what has kept me going throughout this entire cycle. So I appreciate you. If you would like to find me, you can find me on Venmo, PayPal, and of course Patreon. All of the links are in the bio. And as always, I've been your host, Richard-Lael Lillard, the Gentleman Psychic. Till next time.
Lucky little devil, the whole world is wild about you. That's why I'm so blue. Lucky little devil, they all want some loving from you, like I surely do. Lucky little devil, I worry more and more